Welcome back to Big Tex Tractor channel. Today we are going to do the test lifting on the LS MT226. This tractor here is the 25 horsepower large frame. It rates for 1,960 pound lifting capacity to full height at the pins. The first test we have is a 4x5 round bell. Let's see if this bad boy can lift this bell up. Okay, there you have it. As you can see that it lifts this 4x5 bell at 1200 RPM engine without any issue. At low RPM, it does just like a piece of cake. Remember, this tie is air tie. They are not loaded. We only have a 5-foot iron craft as a counterbalance weight, and this 5-foot mower is only weigh about 600 pounds. We don't want to just stop right here. We want to do the actual testing to max it out to see if we can lift a lot more than this. Let's go and see it. Okay, this is the ultimate test. What we have here, we bought 30 bags of quickcrete, the concrete. We have a wooden pallets, and we have the pallet forks. We're gonna weigh each of the items, and we're gonna weigh 3 bags of the concrete to see how much it weighs per bag. That way, when we start lifting, we can add more and more each time, then we can get the actual weight. Let's do it. All right, we have 45 pounds for the pallet fork. I'm sorry, for the pallet, 45 pounds. The pallet fork frame is 125 pounds. The 2 forks is about 108 pounds for 2 of them. £82 pounds. Okay, 80 pounds. All right, it's 81 pounds. So let's just call 80 pounds per bag. Okay, 80 pounds. All right, we're gonna just stop for now. We're gonna start load up on the pallet, and we're gonna do actual lifting on there. Okay, we have 2 layers and 2 bags. So each layer is 7 bags. So that's 14, and plus 2, that's 16 bags times 80. That is 1,280 pounds, plus the weight of the pallet forks and the wooden pallet. That is 278, come out to be 1,558 pounds. We're gonna try that first. So at 1200 RPM, it lifts without no problems. What we're gonna do, we're gonna add 2 more bags. That would make it 18 bags. The total weight of 18 bags would be 1,440 pounds, plus the pallet forks and the wooden pallet, 278 pounds. The total come out to be 1,718 pounds. We're gonna try that. We're gonna add 2 more bags. All right, now we have 18 bags. Now there's one thing that I want to mention in the video, which I haven't done that. When you lifting heavy, there are several things that you need to pay attention to. Number one, you need to have a proper counterweight. A lot of people using the 3-point attachment as a mean of counterbalance weight. Some other customers use tie ballast that could come in as a water mixed with antifreeze, rim guard, beet juice, and so on and so on. So the more counterbalance weight you have is better for lifting heavy object. And you probably need to have the tractor in 4-wheel drive as well as in a ground level. You don't want to lift heavy object in a incline or slope. That is very dangerous. And another thing is that you want to bring the pallet forks all the way to your wooden pallet as close as possible. You don't want that gap, because the further you hanging out, the more weight you're gonna lose. So you want to bring the weight all the way back to the pivot points. Another thing is that you want your pallet fork to be dead center, right in the middle. You don't want it to be to the left, or you don't want it to be to the right, because when you're lifting that, there is a chance that the tractor could tip this way or tip to the left if you don't have the weight dead in the center. Okay, let's try this. I want to make one more point, that lifting heavy weight, you absolutely don't want to lift too high. You lift to about 2 foot or 3 foot, and you want to move that off the truck and to somewhere else. The higher you lift, the more vulnerable to be tilting or lifting the rear end. So as you can see, that 18 back is nothing. I still ran the tractor at 1200 RPM. So we're gonna add 2 more bags, okay? 2 more bags, that would be 20 bags. All right, what we have here is 20 bags of 80 pounds. That would be 1,600 pounds of concrete, plus the pallet forks and the wooden pallets. They'll come out to be 1,878 pounds. At this time, I want to run the tractor at 1,400 RPM to see if it can lift that much. So 20 backs, 1,878 pounds at 1,400 RPM is lifting with ease, no problem. But a little bit tipping due to the counterweight, not enough. It's only 600 pounds in the back. If someone have a back tie fields, that would help quite a bit more. So we're gonna try to add 2 more bags, okay? That would make 22 bags. And I'm going to be very easy to go up and down, okay? Two more bags. Now we have 22 bags, the total weight with the pallets and the wooden pallets come out to be 2,038 pounds. Remember, this tractor here only rate for 1,965 pounds at the pins, On this pallet, we have 2,038 pounds, but you have about 4 foot hanging out. So technically, it's a lot more than the tractor rating for. Let's try it. Wow, I'm very surprised. It lifts a lot more than I expected it. So, with 2,038 pounds at 1,400 RPM, it lifts like a piece of cake. So what I want to do, I want to do 2 more bags. That would make it 24 bags. 2 more bags. Okay, now we have 24 bags of 80 pounds plus the pallet forks and the wooden pallets. It come out to be 2,198 pounds. This is over 200 pounds more than the tractor rated for. What I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna go up to 1,600 RPM. I'm trying to lift this with very ease. I believe the tractor have the capable of lifting it due to the 3-point counterweight not enough, and the weight here is a little bit loose. What we're gonna do, we're going to put 2 bags of concrete on the mold deck to give extra counterbalance weight and see if we can actually lift the pallets. All right, we add 2 bags on top of the mold deck to give a little extra counterbalance weight. The total counterbalance weight we have right now is 760 pounds. The total weight right here still at 2,198 pounds. Okay, we'll try to lift that again. Okay, so that is 2,200 pounds. It's about 48 inches hanging out to the front. It's approximately about 235 pounds over the rating as LS recommended at the pins. I start out at 1,600 RPM and was able to go up a couple foot, about 2 foot or so. And I increased the RPM to 2,000, it gone up a little bit. And then I increased the RPM to 2,200 RPM, it gone up a little bit more. And I feel like I didn't need to go any further, so I stopped right there. So just a reminder that when you lift something this much heavy on a small tractor, you absolutely have to be really, really careful, as I mentioned in the earlier in the video. Anyway, that's all. Now you know how capable of this tractor can lift, right? This is one of the top out there. I have to say in the same class or the top rated brand. So if you need or you're looking for a small 25 horsepower large frame tractor that can lift a round bale or so, give Big Tex a call, 903-527-4449. Thank you for watching.